Your 3-minute question and answer period for the Scotiabank Climate Action Challenge will begin now. Did you engage any subject matter experts in the development of this project?
Yeah, so the entire project was developed in partnership with the Samaritan House, which runs the food bank in Brandon, which runs a safe and warm shelter. So it's filled with people who've been doing this work for decades, and we've been with them every step of the way.
What effects has your project had on greenhouse gas emissions, and how was that impact measured?
So every pound of food grown in our garden sequesters about 2 pounds of greenhouse gas. So with the 4,000 pounds approximately that we grow, we're sequestering approximately 8,000 pounds of greenhouse gas. And we measured that just by doing research and seeing where greenhouse gas emissions were really coming from people and what our project was doing to prevent those from happening.
Can you clarify what you achieved just this year versus previous years?
So this past year, a lot of what we've achieved is dealing with COVID and making sure that our project is still as successful as it has been in the past. Making sure that we have all the families that we can who are able to come back and work in spite of the difficulties there. We did tilling of all the beds, which we had never done before, which took weeks of work, but we did it just to ensure that we'd be able to do things. And then we also made arrangements so that we, coming up this summer, we could expand, we could double the size of our regular garden, and then we could get a new garden in the center of town as well.
Do you have plans to scale this project? If no, why? If yes, how?
Yeah, we do. We want to, we have an expertise that a lot of other groups in our city don't have. And so we have people who are reaching out to us if they want to establish a garden, looking for us to fulfill the same kind of role in that garden that we're doing in ours. And so that's something we're doing this upcoming summer with that garden in the center of Brandon, and then also in the existing garden, we're building that up as well.
How did you design your evaluation process to effectively measure your project's climate impact?
So we designed that just through basically doing research, like I described before, seeing what carbon emissions come from people growing their own food, what carbon emissions come when they buy food from the store, and sort of just subtracting those out there.
Have you had any unintended negative effects on the climate through this project, and how did you overcome them?
No.
How do you ensure that your impact through this project is long-lasting?
So our plans to make sure that our project is sustainable is to eventually get it to a place where the gardeners themselves could take it over and run it. And we've done that previously with 2 other gardens. So we know that it is something that can and does work in Brandon.
Do you have an exit strategy for this project?
Exactly, our exit strategy right there.
Your time has now expired. Thank you, and Actus Branding University.
Thank you.